I'm gonna have a meltdown. This should be fun. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna do the reread, rewrite, and burn game. I chose randomly 12 of my favorite books and put them all in my sorting hat because that's the reason it was created in the first place. So I'm gonna do 4 rounds where in each one I'm gonna pick 3 books and I have to choose one to reread, one to rewrite, not rewrite myself, make the author rewrite it, and one to burn. And I am already sensing that this is going to be a disaster. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Round 1. Okay. So the first one is The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. Stormlight Archive. The Lord of the Flies. Okay. I think this is not gonna be as hard. So, sorry, I forgot to say that there will be series in this list. So there will be treated as a whole one thing for the game's sake. So the only one that I have a physical copy of is the Stormlight Archive. I had one of the Lord of the Flies, but I lost it. Anyway, so burn, I'm gonna do the Lord of the Flies. I mean, I love this book, but the writing, it's a bit dry, and to be honest, I love the other two way more than that one. I'm sorry. So I cannot rewrite The Ocean at the End of the Lane because Neil Gaiman's writing is flawless. His prose is beautiful, and I love how immersive he is with his worlds. So I couldn't do it. So I'm gonna rewrite the Stormlight Archive. This is a crime, probably, but I feel like there are some chunks on this book that could be condensed. Still, it hurts, but yeah, I don't have another option. Round 2. Peter Pan, Jade City, and Sword of Kagan. Oh my god, oh no. Okay, I will have to burn Jade City because the other two, oh, I love them so much. This is going to be hard. Because I love Peter Pan and the Sword of Kagan so much. I love both the story and writing, and I cannot rewrite Peter Pan because the narration of this book is beautiful to a fault. But I cannot rewrite Sword of Kagan either because Emil Wong's writing is also astounding and the story is so engaging and I love it so much. I already hate this game. Okay. I'm gonna reread Peter Pan because there's nothing wrong with this book. The narration is beautiful. The story is so round up. There's nothing I would like to change about this book. And I will rewrite the Sword of Kagan because the beginning is a bit slow. It didn't bother me, but it is a bit slow and it could be sped up a little bit. Round 3. I'm afraid because I know which books are left. of Green Gables, Harry Potter, The Lies of Locke Lamora. Okay. No. This is not okay because Harry Potter is my forever childhood favorite series and I wouldn't change it for the world. Anne of Green Gables is such a beautiful book and I wouldn't change anything about it because it's beautifully written as well. And The Lies of Locke Lamora is one of my favorite series and books. It's so much fun, it's so nuanced, it's so... Okay. I cannot burn Harry Potter. That's out of the question. So I'm gonna reread this. I will forever reread Harry Potter if I'm honest with myself. I'm gonna rewrite The Lies of Locke Lamora because the beginning can be a bit slow. It takes a while to get used to Scott Lynch's writing. There's a lot of flashbacks that can feel a bit jarring at the beginning. I mean, it all gets tied together afterwards, but yeah, it can be a little hard to get into at first. And I'm gonna burn Anne of Green Gables. I'm sorry, Anne Gilbert, my new fictional love, I think. I make bad life choices. Final round. Well, this is the last three. The Name of the Wind, Mistborn, oh man, Addie LaRue. Shit. This is really unfair because Addie LaRue is one of my favorite standalones of all time. Mistborn is my favorite series of all time, and The Name of the Wind is my favorite book. This has to be the hardest. I want to burn this game. I will reread The Name of the Wind. It's my favorite book. I wouldn't change a thing about it. And I know Quoth is a very controversial character. Some people love him, some people hate him. But I feel that's why it's such an interesting character. He's very flawed, even though he's a genius. He's very arrogant, but I love him in the end. I will rewrite Mistborn, but it's because I cannot for the life of me burn it. I love this series. I don't know what I would rewrite about it. Maybe some slow parts in book 1 or book 2, some character things in book 3, but it's a stretch. In reality, I really wouldn't change much about these books, but I have to do it. I have not been given a choice, and I will burn Addie LaRue. Que crimen. Which is not okay because The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, it's such a beautiful book. It's beautifully written. The story is heart-wrenching. I love these characters so much, but I mean, you gave me my favorite book and my favorite series. I cannot do anything about it. This game should be illegal. I cannot choose books to burn. But okay, I hope you enjoyed my pain. I tag all of you guys so you play this and suffer along with me. I would love to keep chatting with you about these books in the comments. Let me know your opinions. What would you have done with these books? And do you want to burn me for my decisions? And don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe if you want to stay tuned for more content. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the future.